Hey everyone, it's Merja here. Welcome to this week's live Q&A. It's good to be here with you today. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've stayed safe. I hope you're not too stressed out. I know there are some of us who haven't really changed much about our lives because of the coronavirus. Personally, our lives haven't really changed all that much. We just wear masks and gloves when we still go shopping once a week for groceries. I mean, it's nice to be able to get the toilet paper now, so yeah. Greetings from Australia. Some of you are here on the same continent. Some of you are in Europe. Greetings to Europe. Africa. Hey, Africa. US. Hi, North America. South America, hello, good to be here with you today. Oh, Asia as well. Okay, let's get to it today. So the first question is, I've noticed that you changed the name from INFJ INFP Healing Group to INFJ INFP Healing Group with Merja Sumiloff. Why did you change the name and the purpose of this group? What makes you think you're so special? This group is all about us, not about you. Okay, well, thank you very much for that question, and I just want to commend you for asking that question, because oftentimes INFJs, INFPs, we tend to not necessarily face situations that feel right for us. We kind of go away, kind of fade into the background and close the door. So I want to say thank you for that question. I changed the name actually because I was encouraged to do so by the people who have worked with us for a really long time. I want to kind of clear something real quick. Like, you asked what makes you think you're so special. I'm not actually special at all. I don't think I'm special. I have known for a very long time, in fact, that I'm not. I just work really, really hard. I've written INFJ, INFP courses over the last several years. We've helped thousands of people all around the world, thousands of INF types all around the world with this work. So it's not, to me, it's not special. There's nothing special about it. It's just because I think that every person actually has access to this information, intuitively. I believe most INF types are just so amazing. They have the capacity for I think anything, actually. And the reason why I'm here is because I just keep working at it. I keep helping people with it. I have a really clear path on that I'm on around supporting others who are following in my footsteps in many ways. But the main thing is really that you never stop learning, and when you're going to hit that point where you realize that you never stop learning, you give yourself a permission to be imperfect, and that then gives you a permission to put information out. Having said all that, you're asking why did you change the name and the purpose of this group. I don't know, you probably don't know, since you're asking this question, that this group was actually originally started by Jana Suarez. And Jana is actually one of my students from way, 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 way back. And Jana started this group for the sole benefit of people coming to this group to discuss one of the programs that I wrote, INFx Unveiled. And you may be familiar with that course, you may not. And if you are, and I just want to say, if you have purchased the course, we are in the process of getting a 2.0 version out in the next couple of months. If you've purchased the course, just email us and we'll give you a free upgrade. So you get the upgrade for no extra cost if you've already purchased the program. But this, I didn't actually change the purpose of this group. I just brought it back to the original purpose of the group. And why did I change the name? I simply changed the name because I was encouraged to do so that it's really clear, because we've worked with thousands of people around the world, that they can find us really easily. That it's easy for them to know exactly where to go because they know my name. So those are the reasons. You're saying this group this group is all about us, not about you. Well, this group is actually, if we go back to its original purpose, this group is actually about talking about the healing work or doing the healing work alongside of the INFx Unveiled program. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to change things like, I'm not going to say now everybody in this group has to purchase the program. That's not our style, because Jana had this group. She ran this group the best way that was best for her, and when she had to take some time off work and was unable to continue to do that, then I offered to continue the support in the ways that we can, and bring the group back to its original purpose. So I hope that answers that question. I think there was another question here about that. Let me just double check this. And yeah, no, look, this group is about the work. This group isn't about me. I don't care about that stuff. I care about the work being done. Okay, I noticed you changed the group title and added your name to it. What is going on? Why weren't we notified before? Yeah, so what's going on? So I hope that I've answered that question. We're basically just bringing the group back into its original purpose. And why weren't we notified before? That's a good question. I genuinely, and from the numbers as well, that some people have obviously left the group since we changed the name, but most people haven't. And why didn't I notify before? I think I could have notified you all before about that. I think that's a fair point, and I'm going to take that on board. At the same time, none of us are perfect, obviously. So if that has caused you anxiety, I'm sorry. From my perspective, I'm sorry. I think I could have notified you all about it to give you an option. So I'm sorry for that. And does this mean the group is changing? What changes are you going to make? This is from Anonymous. So does this mean the group is changing? Well, the group is, as I keep saying, kind of reverting back to the purpose of what it was, which was to do the healing work, not just be another INFJ, INFP meme group where we just chuck stuff in. I mean, nothing wrong with memes, but tell us why those memes are important. What really speaks to you about the meme, because that's where the work is. The work isn't in the just throwing the memes up and not putting context on it. And what other changes are you going to make? So one actually change that I will be making, because we are really busy with the pandemic book club at the moment, and because so few members actually have taken us up on that offer, is I'm going to withdraw the free one-to-one voucher. So as a member of this group, if you go into the learning units, you'll notice that there is a voucher that you can use to have half an hour exploration session with one of our qualified INFJ, INFP integration mentors. And I don't want, because so few people took that resource and utilized it, and because we are busy with the pandemic book club, I don't want to have my mentors. I don't do the one-to-one work anymore. I have trained mentors for it. I don't want to ask the mentors to be on standby if it's not a resource that's actually going to be utilized. I think it's too big an ask for these professionals to. Personally, I think that it is not. I think it's too big of an ask of these professionals to be on standby when people don't appear to be appreciating what's on offer. So I don't want to set an atmosphere where our qualified mentors, who are doing this work pro bono, by the way, are not being respected and appreciated for the work that they do. So I'm going to withdraw those vouchers shortly. So if you're listening to this video and you go like, oh no, I meant to do that, but I haven't, go and do that now. But don't, they'll be gone in the next week or two. So I encourage you to take advantage of it now if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, we will discontinue doing that. Other changes, I don't know what other changes are going to be coming. I have nothing else planned. I'm always a very transparent person. For those of you who know who I am, you'll know that I'm a very transparent person. Currently, I have no other changes other than to continue to do what we can to support the growth and the healing work of those who are ready to take action. This is a safe space, but this is not a space for just simply, that saying, misery likes company. There are plenty of INFJ, INFP groups that thrive on that sentiment, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to actually proactively help people empower themselves through their healing work. Of course, everyone struggles. That is absolutely for sure. Everyone struggles. So there's nothing wrong with bringing your struggles to the group. But what we don't want to, the atmosphere we don't want to grow is that there's nothing you can do about it. Because there's plenty you can do about all kinds of challenges that we all face. And so feel free to ask any more in-depth questions if you have questions about why I've changed the name, or if I think I'm special. Look, if I could just do this work without being any kind of a face of the work, that's what I would do. Unfortunately, here we are. Not unfortunate. I love being here with you guys, but we all have to compromise certain things when we're doing things that are important to us, and the thing that I have to compromise is putting my own name on things and having my face be here. So this group is all about the work, always has been, ever since the group was set up. So we're just returning back to that. And I get that that's not right for you. If that's not right for you, I honor that. That's all. It's all good. No ill feelings from us. We don't, you do what's right for you. And that's always the premise of everything that we do. Okay, so I hope that clarifies that. I hope that answers that question. But as I said, any further follow-up questions, please forward them over to us.